Good afternoon. It's a wonderful, wonderful weather on this Monday, so I decided to come over to SeaWorld Orlando for update day and going to check out the construction of the new roller coaster, along with everything else that's going on in the park. I go by the legend. My wonderful girlfriend Molly has joined me on this one, and let's go check out the park. Of course, no better place to start the tour than the construction on the new roller coaster. No opening date, no opening time frame on this one. I believe it's just listed as 2023 sometime. The track work is all done. A lot of the work is going on now is, trying to make the area pretty, and a lot of stuff that I can't really tell what they're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if it opened sometime in the March to May time frame would be my guess. I will say the ride looks great, like being right there on the water. Its positioning is very strong. Also over here near the bar, the Flamecraft bar, they've shoot up the old small pathway. It looks like they're probably installing a much larger pathway.
More people go past the bar. Yes.
They're always busy bar. You can see some of the construction walls up over here as well. Here's a view of Pipeline from the parking lot area. From this section, you do get a good view of the station, which I'm guessing will probably be a pretty bare bones station like we've seen SeaWorld been building recently. I would say Pipeline's a very pretty looking roller coaster, but one section that is not so pretty, one of the first things the guests see after parking their car is the storage shed.
They needed to paint that building.
Yeah, that is not great. Especially for one of the first things you see after you park your car. This, I think, is very smart. Right in the main entrance plaza, they got probably the same train that was on display at IAPA for Pipeline. And you can see the unique stand-up feature. I love the way the train looks. I'm not sure how the ride will be, but it definitely looks great.
It's a pretty train.
In the entrance area, you can see the big launch, which is kind of on a hill, along with the first hill turnaround.
Also,
here's the view from the Sky Tower.
You'll find Aquatica. Our water park hosts the most water slides in Orlando. This amazing park has been voted the...
So that's enough about this year at SeaWorld. Let's talk a little bit about next year. And construction walls have popped up around the Antarctica area in the back half. Now, the ride has been closed since pre-pandemic.
Yes, very long time.
After the park reopened from its 2-month closure, the ride never came back. The rumor is now, for next year, the park will be adding yet another roller coaster, and this one being a straddle coaster, which has been very popular with the other SeaWorld parks. They're adding one in San Diego this year. They're adding one in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg this year. They added one already to SeaWorld in Texas. And man, I think it would be a great fit for the park. This park really needs like a true family coaster, something that grandma could ride with a 6-year-old.
Now, would it be indoors?
I don't think so. I think it's going to load indoors, much like the one in San Diego is going to do, and then it's going to shoot you out and it'll come back.
Okay.
But I think if they build that, that's a huge win for them. I think it's going to be very, very popular.
Yeah, that is needed.
And with those construction walls going up, there's also been a change to the penguin exhibit, as you no longer go through the old entrance, which used to be over there to go to see the penguins. Now the line redirects people through what was the exit area. There's a sign out front with the future enhancement in progress, and then apparently only the underwater penguin viewing is open, which is neat, but not the star part of the attraction.
No.
Now here's a look at the Antarctica ride building from the Sky Tower, and it's going to have a roller coaster that starts and finishes there. Be interesting to see where it goes to play. Again, probably it'll shoot out this way, maybe it'll play towards the lake, maybe it'll shoot out this way and play in this big, kind of empty space in front of the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium. Could it go back there and be where that old pizza restaurant was? I'm really not sure, but one to watch. Something really fun, if you check your Times guide over here at the Dolphin Nursery, a couple times a day they're doing bottle feeding for a baby dolphin. It's on the Times guide, so definitely check the website before you come in. The pathway by Mantis Pretzel Loop past the old pizza restaurant remains closed. And it's kind of annoying. There's a sign that tells you this area will be closing early, but it doesn't tell you when. It just asks you to download an app to find out. Like, that's horrible guest service. I guess it could be worse. I guess you couldn't have a sign. One thing I haven't done in the longest time here at SeaWorld is feed the sea lions. This guy is waving for some fish. One of the perks this month for pass holders, you get a free tray of fish. Molly, let's see if you can hit him. He's calling for the pass. He's calling for the pass. Good job. In front of the shark encounter area, the bird aviary is currently behind construction walls, and all of the netting has been removed. Hopefully this is just a maintenance thing. It's free beer month here at SeaWorld Orlando, so every day you can come into the Waterway Grill, get yourself a free beer, a little mini beer. The two beers offered today are actually pretty nice. Yingling's Raging Eagle and Yingling's Lord Chesterfield. So yeah, I'm always cool with a mini beer.
Yeah.
The annual pass holder lounge has gotten a little bit more colorful. Also, they now have longer hours, so this will operate from 1 hour after park opening to 1 hour before park closing, which is a huge, huge increase as opposed to what it used to be. So more time to go get the free sodas. Across the park, the booths have gone up for the Food and Wine Festival, as that begins on February 3rd. Won't be there the first weekend. I'll be on a cruise ship, maybe the second weekend. Last year, SeaWorld did pass holder cups that pass holders could buy that changed every month. This year, they're doing small plates, starting with the greatest animal ever, the penguin. Look at how adorable that winter hat is.
That is really cute.
And there we go. That'll do it for this month's SeaWorld Orlando update. I think the pipeline coaster looks really good. Very exciting that we might be getting yet another roller coaster here in 2024. And I'm excited to come back in about 2 weeks and check out the Food and Wine Festival. If you have any questions about SeaWorld, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching.